Okay, hello everyone. Making a quick video here tonight, titled it Multiple Attempts at Positioning. Last week I made a quick video about, how do you find a stock and patiently watch it for an entry, low risk entry, and how do you position on things like that. And I wanted to do a fast follow to attempts that don't work. What do you do? How many times do you attempt to position in that stock that you're watching? Obviously, half of these setups are going to fail, and the reason why I keep my low risk entry is because I want to attempt those positions multiple times. So what I wanted to show an example and go through CCJ, since it's really fresh from this week and last week. I've had multiple attempts at that stock that stopped me out. So I think the question on a lot of traders' minds, especially new, is how many times do you try it, and when would you know? Hey, I've had enough. This stock it has my number. Per se, but I think if you know what you're doing and your entries are honed to a point where you're precise, the style that I have adopted is the stock should go. Even if you hear traders like David Ryan. He always says that the stocks that are going to work are the ones that work right away. And that's really dependent on your entry and your experience. But that doesn't mean every stock you get into is going to work right away. Some is going to stop you out, and you need to have that confidence, courage, and confidence to attempt the entry again and again. For me, that is 2 to 3 times. If I get stepped out on a stock 2-3 times, I think something is wrong. And that's why it is 2 to 3 times for me. I don't keep just going at it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That makes no sense. When I get in, when I have my eyes on a stock and I'm watching it and I think that it's set up, I could be wrong once. Essentially, I'm the first mouse that attempted the trade. So I got stepped out. I got snapped in that trap. My assumption is, okay, we'll give it another try. Second mouse gets the cheese. And I'm still trusting my setup, trusting my experience. And if the second mouse doesn't get the cheese, that will be a second stop off for me. And then third attempt is third time the charm. And if that doesn't work, I step back and I most likely just move away from that stock. And I think the reason why is if I got that pattern, that low risk entry 3 times wrong, something is not right. And most often than not, that thing is that the stock is not ready, or it's just going to be really not working out. That base is too choppy, for example, or the run is just absolutely over. My style is that I trade stocks in an uptrend that are basing, and I'm attempting to catch them before they come out of their base. If I get stepped out 3 times on that attempt, that means the stock is most likely not going to resume its uptrend, and it's going to go down. And I'm going to give you guys an example on a stock that I've attempted multiple times, and ultimately that stock ended up underperforming massively. We'll start with CCJ, show you the failed attempts, and then the attempt from last week. And then I'll show you the other example of what I'm talking about as to when it doesn't work, means something is not right with that stock, with that setup. Before I move into the charts, what I wanted to show is that congratulations to the folks here that went in the free copy book. I'll be sending that out early next week. So I'll be reaching out to these folks and getting their address to mail the book. Congrats. I think I'm going to do another one later this week. I'll try to see how we can be kind of creative in the second giveaway and get a little bit more engagement. But watch for that. It'll be coming as well. And thank you guys. So let's move on. Disclaimer, not a financial advice. Please do your due diligence before trading, investing in any securities you see tonight. All right. With that said, let's jump into the trading view here to take a look at CCJ. If you watched my video from last week, I've talked about CCJ a little bit and the other places where I bought the stock successfully. And there's a key in these multiple attempts and why I keep going back to these stocks. One, they're not random. Uranium, obviously, been a lot of kind of news talk about uranium going into bull market, demand, on and on. And then CCJ is the leader in that space. So there's a theme behind it, and it's something that drives most of the trades that I have, whether it's AI, whether it's obviously missed the gold theme right now with a lot of gold and silver stocks. I don't have any. I missed a couple of good setups, but there's a theme, and this is a uranium theme. Originally, I was watching the stock here, and I'll kind of walk you through how I've been coming back to this stock for a while now. So the cup and then high handle, coming back to this support area here. And this is where I bought it. I bought it coming out here from a pullback buy. Let's put that in here. Oh, it's already there. So that was my trade one on the stock. And I think I sold it somewhere here. Or somewhere here. I really can't remember, but it was a quick swing trade, and I've been kind of swinging this tons. And then I saw the stock going up and then coming back, and then you have another cup with handle here, and that was the second trade that I did right here, turning back. You guys hear me talking about turning back around. So that's the second successful trade. So I already have good experience with the stock, and I think I sold it somewhere here. And then the third trade that I did was coming out here. There's the dry up in volume, so we're not gonna just spend a lot of time on here. Pretty close, so my size here wasn't that big, just because of these high bars here. I don't think there was enough time away from this selling, so my size here was small, thinking that this is going to come up here, come back down and give me another entry somewhere in here and then back up. But what happened is this stock just kind of shot up like this, and because of that, because I did not think the stock is ready to shoot up like this because of this selling here, I unloaded all of my shares right here. I can't remember if it was high of day, midday, but I bought them here. It was relatively small position. I think it was like 8% of my equity, my account size, and I just unloaded all of that here. And there was a lot of talks here about, uranium is going to the moon and not enough demand and all that stuff, but whatever. I sold it here just because technically I didn't think the setup was ready. So that was the third successful attempt. And then now is when things start getting a bit dicey. This I liked playing the pullback. And this didn't work, right? So pullback, uptrend, pullback, uptrend, and then you buy it there. So that's your uptrend, pullback, and then attempted to go back up, and I bought it right here. And then obviously stopped me out. So I got stepped out over here. And then it went up, pulled back on earning, so I left it be. And then this happens, right? And I kind of talked about when I bought it here on my my last week video, so you can watch that. I bought it right here. You can watch all the details there. So now comes the problems and the attempts that fails. So this is your cup with handle, and I'm still obviously interested in the stock. So let's do the replay here. So this is the cup with handle that I was seeing. Cup with handle. This pullback was okay. Lots of pocket pivots here, so I like that. Volume drying up down here, no more selling, right? It was a little bit from a stop perspective, 5%. That's kind of really my max, 5-6%. But I really wanted to get back in the stock. Like I said, it's been good to me. I got profits here, stop out here, profits from previous. So I got back in here, and then I obviously got stepped out, right? So got in here, got stepped out over here. I didn't play this. It was too close to earning. No, sorry, I actually did. So I got stepped out here, and then I got back in here, I believe. And then I had good amount of I can't remember what it was. So let's measure that here to here. I had only 3%, but I'm trying to build the position. So I did go to earning with this, and then I got stepped out. So I got cut over here, and then back down here, and then I tried it again here, and I got cut again here. 2 times attempting the stock. 3rd time, is it the charm or not? And that's kind of really my final attempt. And if I was wrong once right here, and then wrong again here, stopping out, I think it's starting to get pretty dicey. Why isn't the stock going? Something is not right. I give it one more chance. 3rd time the charm or not, and I'm out. I'm done. So I saw this going up like that, and I posted about it. If you go back and look at my Twitter feed, when it was trying to pull back, I posted about that 50 level right here. You see this 50 level? Came down, bounced up, and then I think now is where you would want to watch it. When it was coming down, I was watching for a pullback buy. This is too early for me. I did not take any action on this one here. And then now is where you start seeing that kind of difference. So let me spend some time here a little bit. So we're going to put this level right here. Okay. So that's what I was looking at. So pull back, and then you see the pullback here. This is really what got me interested. This pullback right here, this is a wide range bar, but it's there's really no selling, not as scary as it looks. And then you have another pullback, another wide range bar down at the 20 EMA, back with support, and then also no selling. Okay, no red bars, no selling. And then hold support, and then it gives you that mini coil. I don't trade those mini coils often, hardly any. I'm depending on how they look. But now this congestion here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I started the position here. Let me do that. Started the position on this day here, taking the high of that day, right here. And then this second day here, this doji. You see the volume here drying up. And then this doji here, right at support, holding the 21 EMA and holding support, bouncing back, no selling down. Just everything, right? Check. Everything looks good. And then you look at what is that stop. You're buying here or buying above this high, and then down to the most recent low that held 3.8%. So everything is really just lining up the way I like to trade, the way I like them to line up. And then I essentially just kind of doubled my position coming out here. Okay. And that's how I got back into the stock. And I haven't sold anything yet. I'm already at what? So, whoops, grab the right tool for the right job. I'm already at 5%, and then risking 2%. So my stop is down here in this area. Okay. So from a reward to risk perspective, I'm feeling okay about it. It's pocket pivot coming out, breaking out. The highest close in this pattern here, both on weekly and the daily. So looks really well. So that's how I got back into it. But that was really my third attempt. 1 failed, 2 failed, and this is the third one. I'm good. Now let's take a look at one that I've attempted, I think 3 times, and it failed, and we'll see what happens. Back in this is a firm. Back in this area here, I played this stock successfully. Cup with handle, tighten up, volume drying up, unbalanced volume, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new high before price. Really, really, very, very, very interested. I believe I bought some here coming out that day, and then I think I got another opportunity here if I remember correctly. Let's just do one more forward. Nope, I didn't. No, sorry, I did. Here, I'm remembering now. I bought it coming on this day, and then on this day as well, I added a little bit more. So I got 2 entries here. And then gapped up. It was too much of a gap here. I can't remember what it was, but I did not add on the gap up. So there's about 3% gap, give or take. So I did not do the ad. But I got one here, and then it was a good ride. And then if you guys take a look at my my Twitter feed, I said I sold. I think I sold here somewhere. Let's cancel this. So I sold here somewhere. And then it went up a lot more after that. So from here to here is 31%. But I said I'll be back. I said I'm not worried about it. I'll be back. Let's now take a look at what transpired after that and why I tried 2 and 3 times and not more than that. Because if 3 times fail, it's an indicative that something is not right. I trust my timing. I trust my work, my analysis, my experience. And if I try 3 times, it doesn't work, something is not right. I can't exactly remember all the places I tried this, but I'm pretty sure I tried it here. And then I was pretty happy about this because I was up. I mean, this stock moves. When I bought it here, coming out from here, I was up 13%, I think I remember. And then I gave all of it back right here. I actually also bought it here. So I wasn't stepped out. So when this came back down, I wasn't stepped out because my stop was down here and I kept it. I added, you see that it took this high right here. So I added there because I thought this is rounding up and now it's gonna go. So now I have a big size position and then move the stop down below this swing low and I got stopped out. And I got stopped out, very annoying because, it happened here and then the stock did that. Too close to earning to act on anything. So I stayed out. But I consider this just one trade. So I tried it here, That's one because it was the one trade. And then, this failed. Now, I came back to the stock again because I was this is a lot of volume here. And this has the ants. So I thought, we at some point we're going to find our footing here and get back up there. And in hindsight, this is really not a good setup here. Just, downtrending 50, just really downtrending 10 EMA, 10 week MA. So it's really not that good of a setup, but I really wanted to get back into the stock. I think, if I remember correctly, I think I bought it here. Okay, that failed. So now I got one here, and again, I kind of thought about these as two one trade. So this failed. This stopped me out again here somewhere. And then again, I came back to this stock here. I was just being stubborn. And then I got stepped out. And once that's happened, I'm done. But if you notice what happened, so tried it here, tried it here, tried it here, and it just never wanted to go. And the stock is still struggling. Even with a strong market, the stock is still having issues and still can't find buyers, right? Just selling. And that's what I meant by, when I trust how I do things, and I know that my timing is really good and things don't work. Didn't work here, didn't work here, didn't work here. Granted, this was not, a good setup now that I'm looking at it, but it's just something is not right. It's not my style. It's not my trading. It's not my experience. Something is not right. If this stock was doing a base and was gonna go and break out, it should have worked. So that's why I don't go back 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's how you get chopped out. Something's not right, I let it go. So that's it. I think that's what I wanted to share. Hopefully that was helpful. And I'll let it be for now, and catch you guys later, and watch for the next week giveaway for How to Make Money in Stocks book. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.